All right, what's up guys? We are back. It's our final day of training for the week. We decided that we wanted to do the workout Big Floyd in honor of George Floyd. Reason we decided to do it is because we wanted to affirm to both ourselves and to our community that both myself and the coaching staff are going through the the process of trying to learn and trying to educate ourselves about how we can be better both as humans and as a small business, and ways that we can both be more active locally and things that we can do both here on kind of a local level in Ithaca, and ways that we can better involve ourselves and better expand our horizons, and ways that we can act meaningfully, and also just spending some time to read, to listen, and to try and become better informed about racism and everything that's going on right now. So so we're going to be doing this workout today. I hope you guys are also taking some time to just be present in all that's going on right now and trying to do your part. So here we go. For today, what we have is, for the warm up, we have 2 3-minute AMRAPs. So we have 3 minutes of 2 elbow to insteps on each side, followed by next time, Kate will let her bar away. So we have 3 minutes of 2 elbow to instep on each side. So again, just dropping that elbow down, getting a nice little stretch, 2 per side, so you do it on both legs. Get a nice little stretch for the hips, and then you're going to do 2 inchworms. So 2 inchworms, again, just feet together, walk the hands out, drop the hips down, get a nice little stretch, and then walk the hands back in. You're just going to run through that for 3 minutes just to generally start to open everything up. After that, you're going to do 3 minutes to get the heart rate up. We're going to do 5 explosive skips on either side, where that came from. So 5 explosive skips, again, just driving up nice and high off that leg, trying to get as high as you can, 5 per side. You're going to do 5 squats after that, so just nice, smooth, easy air squats. And then we're going to do 5 piked push-ups. And for today, I want you to do these from a bear crawl position. So you're just going to come down into a bear crawl here. Then I'm going to press up on my tippy toes to bring my head out in front of my hands, touch my head down, and then I'm going to press my head through and come back into that bear crawl position. You're going to do that for 5 reps. And you're going to work through that for 3 minutes. After that, we're just going to get right into the workout. It's a long one today. So how it's going to work, you're going to perform an 800-meter run. You are then going to perform a barbell exercise, and you're then going to perform bar-facing burpees. And the barbell exercise is going to change each time. So it's going to start with an 800-meter run, then we're going to do 25 deadlifts, 25 bar-facing burpees, 800-meter run, 25 squat cleans, 25 bar-facing burpees, 800-meter run, 25 push press, 25 bar-facing burpees, 800-meter run, 25 clusters, 25 bar-facing burpees, and then another 800-meter run. So, looking at this workout, first off, let's talk about scaling the runs. It's supposed to be super nice out tomorrow, so hopefully some of you guys can get outside and you can enjoy the weather. If not, you can do one of 3 options. So option number 1, if you have a staircase in your house, spend 3 minutes, run up the stairs, and then just walk down. And you're just going to do that for 3 minutes, and that's going to count for your 800-meter run every round. So every round, you'll go run up the stairs, walk back down, 3 minutes. Your next option is you can jump rope for 3 minutes. So just single unders, skipping, side to side, normal single unders, toss in some crossovers if you're Lori maybe. But just jump rope for 3 minutes, and that's going to be your other option. Option number 3 is you can do 1 minute of butt kickers, 1 minute of high knees, and then 1 minute of jumping jacks. So either way, your scaling option, if you're not going to go for a run, is going to be 3 minutes of something in the house if you don't feel like going outside and going for a run. So let's talk through these movements now. 1, let's just get the bar-facing burpee out of the way, or object-facing burpee. So if you have a barbell, you're going to do your burpees facing the bar. If you have a kettlebell or a dumbbell, you can go ahead and lay it down on the side like this, and you're just going to do your bar-facing burpees jumping over the object. So as always, chest and hips down to the ground. Make sure the face is behind the object. Then you can step up or jump up. and then jump over the object to the other side, turn about face, hit it again. After that, let's go through all of our barbell exercises. So, in the first set, you're going to do 25 deadlifts. All of these barbell exercises, so the deadlift, the squat clean, the push press, the clusters, if you're doing them with one object, so if you're doing them with a kettlebell or a dumbbell, just split the work on both arms. So if you're doing 25 deadlifts, you'll do 25 deadlifts, just kettlebell between the legs, trying to maintain those good positions, so shins vertical, shoulders back, belly's nice and tight, and I'm just going to focus on hinging at the hip. Again, shins are going vertical, and that object goes straight down to my heels every single time for 25 reps. If you're doing it with a barbell, same exact thing, but you're obviously going to have your hands outside of your legs, and you're going to go through your deadlifts that way. Quick step back, RX for the workout is 135.95. So that's what your RX loading is. As far as stimulus goes, again, it's a lot of reps of all these movements. So you're going to be breaking it up into a lot of sets. So we're talking about on the deadlift, getting through it in 3 sets, and then on the squat cleans, getting through it in probably 5 sets, maybe more. And then for the push press, same thing. And for the clusters, realistically, you're probably going to do 1 rep at a time, and if you can drop the weight. If not, again, you're looking at sets of maybe 5. So just kind of keep that in mind when you're looking at all these barbell exercises and how you're going to tackle them. But getting back into it, so now for the squat cleans, make sure that if you're doing it with a kettlebell or a dumbbell, you're still performing the same exact range of motion. So what I want to try and do is if I have a kettlebell, it's going to start between my feet, and then I'm going to turn it over to the crease of my elbow and catch it in a full squat. So my squat clean with the kettlebell will look something like this. Down, switch arms, and I will go through my 25 reps that way. Dumbbell, same exact thing, but the turnover is going to be a little bit easier on you because you don't have to twist the kettlebell around. And then for the barbell, again, same exact range of motion, but if you're going to be using a barbell, the weight shouldn't be all that heavy today. So again, it's going to be relatively light, but you just want to focus on catching that clean in good positions. So just make sure that when you catch that clean in the bottom, the best way to keep the bar close to you is to hit full extension. So when you come through, if I fully extend right here, I'm opening up a vertical pattern for the bar. So I want to make sure that I get my hip nice and open. I get a big shrug in my shoulders. That'll help keep the bar close as I drop down into a good bottom squat position, which is going to be, again, hands relaxed, bar up on the throat, and then just that torso nice and vertical. So something like this. After that, we've got our 25 push press. So for the push press today, again, that's just a dip drive, so you're not allowed to re-dip under the bar. So keep in mind, stay. When you go through your push press, it's a dip drive. So I want to make sure that, again, if the kettlebell is on one side, I'm loaded here. That elbow is up relatively high, so about 45 degrees in relation to my torso. And I've got that thumb nice and close to my chest, again, if I have a single object. When I dip, eyes should be up, knees go forward. And this is going to be my start position, and then I just squeeze my butt, pop up onto my toes for a quick second and drive that object overhead. Barbell, same exact thing. Just make sure that, again, in the starting position, the elbows are up at 45 or higher, and that bar is resting fully on the shoulders with all the fingers around. Most important thing when you're cycling the push presses is when you bring the bar or the kettlebell back down, come back down to the same good front rack position you started in. A lot of people have a tendency when they bring the object back down from overhead to let the elbows drop straight down here, and that puts a lot of stress on the elbow and the wrist, and we don't want to do that. Lastly, so your last movement is a squat clean thruster. So we're going to basically combine our squat clean and our push press. So again, we're going to literally just use both of the things that we just talked about. So if I have a kettlebell, I'm going to go through my full squat clean the exact way that I did, but as I come out of the bottom, I'm going to drive hard out of the squat and press directly overhead. And again, I'm not going to lock out for reasons of basement, but it would look something like this. But I would lock out the kettlebell. Again, I'm going to be coming out of that squat super hard, so drive with the legs, use that energy to help assist you overhead. And again, it's going to be the exact same thing if I'm going through it with a barbell. Only kind of kicker difference that you might see with a bar is just to make sure that your squat clean position, the catch might be a little different because my elbows are going to be a little bit lower because I want to go right into that overhead press. So it's going to require you to keep all your fingers around the bar, which some of you may not be used to. So what I mean by that is when I normally catch a squat clean, it looks something like this. So for a normal squat clean for me, that's my catch position. You notice though, my pinkies have kind of dropped off the bar. So for today's workout, because I'm doing a cluster and I'm going to be driving up overhead afterwards, I want to make sure that I keep all those fingers around the bar, and it might mean a little bit lower elbow position in the squat clean. So it might look something like this. Again, you notice the elbows are a little lower than normal, but the fingers are still around the bar so that I could dip and I could drive all the way overhead in one smooth motion. So just kind of keep those things in mind. Slight difference with your squat clean for the squat clean thruster piece of the workout. Now, once that's all done, again, it's a long workout. We've got 2.5 miles of running. So for a lot of people, that's going to be easily the better part of 20 minutes right there. So combine that with 100 burpees. You're looking at easily a 50-minute workout today, if I had to guess. So pace yourself accordingly. Run, recover your lungs on the run. Maybe just enjoy being outside, enjoy life, enjoy the sunshine, and then try and work your way through the barbell and the burpees at a nice steady pace the whole time. All we got left, a little bit of mobility. So for the mobility, we have a 1-minute bicep smash per side. You can use a barbell for this, or you can use a kettlebell or a dumbbell, any object. All we're looking to do here though is try and release the biceps a little bit from a lot of this pulling that we did today. Again, just some strain on the biceps from the deadlift, the squat clean, and then from the clusters as well. So for the bicep smash, I'll show you guys how you can do it with a kettlebell or a doggy. Smash the bicep. Smash the bicep. So, so for the bicep smash with a kettlebell, what I can do is I can just take my bicep and I want to kind of lay the, thank you, no, lay down. So I want to lay, can you color?
I mean, Echo, she's not going to listen to me. Hey, hey,
Okay.
Thank you.
So what you're going to do with the kettlebell is you're going to roll it
Nope.
onto its side here. So I'm going to start to apply a little bit of pressure. And then I'm just going to gently kind of rock it around. And I can go through a little bit of range of motion from my bicep here. And again, I'm just looking to gently kind of start to work it out. And I can work my way up my bicep, add a little bit more pressure. And again, we're not looking for anything crazy, just trying to dig into some knots a little bit and give them a little bit of love. So that's for 1 minute on each side. You can also use a barbell. Doing it with a barbell would be a lot easier because you would just unload the barbell, lay down, and then lay the barbell across your bicep. And you could use it as a bit of a foam roller. After that, you've got a 1 minute bent arm child's pose. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find an elevated surface, toss my elbows on it, and then I'm going to reach my hands back towards my head, and I'm going to let my head just sink through so that I stretch out my lat and my upper body a little bit. And then the last thing that you got for the day is a 2-minute saddle pose. For the saddle pose, that's again our great and staple low back stretch. So again, we're going to sit on the feet, shoelaces to the ground, and then I'm going to slowly start to lean back here until I get a nice stretch in my knees and in my hips and my thighs. And the further I lean back, I'm going to get a little bit more low back and hip flexor out of it as well. So that's your last piece for today. So get after your last day of training. Enjoy your rest day tomorrow. You will definitely have earned it after this workout. As always, tag us at palace.ithaca, Forged by Zeus, CrossFit Queens, and we will see you guys back soon.